I felt like I did not know anything about what the future would bring. I am Linnea Sigurdson. When my partner and I got pregnant, after years of trying, I made a choice to find happiness, whatever that means, through going all in on my music. These episodes are based on emails to my first listeners. I'm sharing the journey of finding your voice and coming home to who you are. Welcome to the awareness season. Today, I'm sharing the story behind my EP, Into Space, and the 4 songs about growth, self-leadership, and taking a leap of faith while being pregnant during the pandemic. While my baby girl grew in my tummy and the pandemic raved around the world, I was writing and recording the 4 songs of my debut EP, and this became my therapy. I felt like I did not know anything about what the future would bring. So this EP came to be about growth, self-leadership, about taking a leap of faith, creating change, and becoming who we're born to be. Because my belief is that we all have what it takes to grow within us, simply because we're all human beings. But it also requires some things from us, things that we all have but maybe aren't willing to give in to. It takes awareness and finding a connection to yourself. And this is what my song Awareness is about. It is about finding a way to listen to yourself and find a home within yourself. A place from which you can lead yourself and find answers to your questions. A place to rest, feel heard and held. It also requires you to dare to move into the unknown and stay there. And this is so uncomfortable. It's scary. It requires you to keep breathing while moving outside the known, and many times outside the norm. It requires you to stay in your path's discomfort instead of returning to following the crowd. To me, it sometimes doesn't even feel like a path. It's more like balancing on a tightrope up in the universe somewhere with only darkness surrounding me. And this is what my song Dream Big Again is about. I wrote it to acknowledge your bravery in taking steps towards your dream. Next in line is the song I Got a Friend. It's a song about having someone believing in you, someone who sees your inherent greatness and reminds you of it. I don't know about you, but the people around me have always had a high influence on my sense of power. I would not have moved to the south of Sweden to attend the horseback gymnasium if my father wouldn't have believed in me. I would not have started writing my own songs and got up on stage if my friends hadn't believed in me. I wouldn't have run a marathon on Svalbard if I wouldn't have had my ultra-marathon friend Elisabeth believing in me and running it by my side. Heck, I wouldn't have performed this last weekend if my friend and vocal coach Malin had not said, "This is what you do, Linnea. This is your specialty. Go be you." And I know making friends takes guts as much as going for your dreams does. To make friends, you'll need to dare to expose yourself, to be seen by another person. And this can bring up all the discomfort I mentioned when I spoke about Dream Big Again. But when it comes to stepping into who you are, achieving what you dream of, having a friend who gets you and believes in you, it's truly multiplying your chances of getting there. The 4th and last song on the EP, it's about the ultimate kind of love, the unconditional kind. It's the kind of love that only you can give to yourself. You can let go of so much weighing you down when you love yourself. Loving yourself makes you a free-flying bird, fast as a leopard, playful as a cat, and peaceful as an owl. This is the way of giving yourself the gift of new beginnings. Thank you for staying with me this far. And just after having written and recorded Awareness, the first song on the EP, quite early on, that said, I decided on the name of the EP, which is Into Space. I decided on that name since it is about growth and the guts it takes to move into the unknown, and since it is about the reward it brings, joining the stars. Once again, thank you for listening. I love having you here. Next episode is about finding silence and connection. If you liked this episode, I'd be super happy if you shared it with a friend of yours, hit subscribe, or left me a review on Apple Podcasts. It really helps me reach more listeners with my music and voice. And if you want to see a live performance of Awareness and Dream Big Again from a beautiful barn loft here in northern Sweden, just click the link in the show notes and I'll send it to you. You can also find Awareness and all my other released songs on Spotify or wherever you're listening to this right now.